For Vlogger Day 455, I'm gonna get in shape. Yeah. Morning. Time to ride myself into work. Now, I'm riding a bike into work. It's not really a properly reflexive verb. I don't know what's going on anymore. I have one tour this morning, and then this afternoon I'll probably end up talking with Richard about that video that I made yesterday, which I will probably never show you guys because you don't want to see it. Yeah, and then my hope is that I can actually get some revising done today too, but we'll see if the stars and planets align for that. Mr. Lynx. Still alive, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see him. Curious about where we have lunch every day because I think I've highlighted this before, but it's called the Parisian, La Parisienne, and it's really, really good. And I don't know if I've ever actually put this in my vlog or not, but the sandwich I always get is the pave superior, which comes with like some samurai. It was called samurai sauce, which is the silliest sounding name for a sauce in the world, but it's kind of sweet and spicy. It's really, really good. That's what I'll be getting today. And otherwise, La Parisienne. There are 6 of them in the city, but this one is the one that won the best baguette award in the city last year. So you know the bread is really good. Tour went well. There's a bento box place we wanted to try down here, which I just rode by waiting for my camera to catch up. So give that a try here today. Very curious about this. See what all is inside of it. Looks like Don's bento box place. I went for the takeaway window here because I didn't want to leave the bike behind. But yeah, it's funny how I get to the end of a tour, even if I have that sandwich halfway through the tour, I am always hungry by the end still, and thirsty, so. And I've had enough hot dogs for a while. Clark dog's still very good. I'm no more hot dogs for a bit. This has vegetables and rice and should be a little bit better of an option for me, just, so I survive a little bit longer. I know you guys are concerned about what I eat and how much I've been sleeping, so the eating part better, and the sleeping part, we're getting there. Oh, merci. Whoa. Look at the size of this thing, it's huge. Merci encore. Look at that.
Clearly a face.
Isn't that a Picasso? Good job. I actually got some revisions done on Agnar's box, which was good. I feel like I did a few other things too, but sometimes they just get crammed in there and you have no idea what happened. I'm on my way back. I've been debating, I want to watch the original Blade Runner tonight because I'm really excited to see the new one in theaters. But I'm kind of hesitant to. Sometimes the mood a movie's gonna put you in. Well, I don't know, just for some reason I'm just reluctant to. I keep putting it off, but I really want to watch it again before I go see the new one, so maybe I'll do that tonight. I also just kind of want to relax and go to bed at a regular hour. So I think I'm gonna head home, edit this, and then conk out. Conking out sounds like a really great option. I started watching Kingsman instead because he would end up going and seeing the new Kingsman tomorrow with Rachel, and so I figured I'd get a refresher on the original, which is an amazing movie. It's really well done. It's a lot of fun as a movie, but as I've been diving more and more into story structure, studying story structure, trying to make sure I properly understand what's going on in stories myself, it's really fun to watch it and just kind of see how it really follows a really clear structure, and it's actually really enjoyable to see. So anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing the new Kingsman tomorrow. I figured that the reflection questions were kind of designed to make my life a little bit easier on days where I was a little bit more tired. Sorry, the LED lights are not sticking. They come with 3M brand sticky goo on the back of them. You'd think 3M would be able to make good adhesives. Seriously, adhesives in France stink. I don't know if there's like some sort of regulation that prevents them from using something that makes them effective or not, but anyways, that's enough of a side note. I'm gonna do some the reflection questions. We haven't done them in a couple weeks, and I figured I'd still hit them up every once in a while. I didn't want to hit you over the head with them every week, but I figured this would probably be good. What did I accomplish this week? There's some things that I accomplished this week that took a lot of time and effort. I can't really talk to you guys about yet, but I'm hoping I can talk to you about Monday or Tuesday. So we'll talk about that soon. That's kind of what comes first to mind, but obviously finishing my translation and doing the CNRS voice acting was really good. Making a lot of progress in the last couple weeks on Agnar's box, like really actually getting back into it. That was good, and getting back on the running horse mostly. This week I've fallen off a little bit, but I'll get back on it. So those are all pretty good accomplishments, I feel like. French words or phrases that I learned this week. One word that I've been hearing a lot that for some reason I just never knew for sure what it meant was cadre. And cadre is like a setting or a frame. And so you talk about how like, well, in this setting, that's what it's like, dans ce cadre. And that always drove me nuts because I didn't know exactly what they were talking about. I thought maybe they were talking about like in a combination or something like that. Setting. I'm feeling really good about my current status in France. How am I feeling about it, obviously, is the question. I'm really happy. Like the last couple days in particular, I've been feeling really kind of freed up for a couple of reasons we'll talk about soon, but also just in general, I'm really happy to be here. I feel like I'm settling finally. I met someone on tour today. Her name's Danielle, and she was hanging out at the fountain. Just talking with her and hopefully encouraging her that it takes a long time to feel settled in a country, even though I've lived here twice before. And maybe this time around is actually more because of other circumstances than anything. But still, I try to give myself 6 months moving somewhere before I know whether or not like I really, all those like feelings inside of me that are like, this sucks, are true or not. Being here for 6 months, I'm just happy to be here and I'm feeling really, really, really good about it. And obviously my status, whether or not I'm gonna be allowed to continue to live in France, is still technically up in the air, but I'm not worried about it right now. And I'm choosing to live my life in such a way that reflects that. But there is some stuff that's coming up and some strategy and so forth, and we'll talk about that later. What did I write this week? What in, how much? Agnar's box, lots of revision, was good. Also in the newsletter, I'm reducing the newsletter to once a month right now because I really need to focus on other things. This is something that's really been hitting me over the head. What am I here for? What am I doing? It's been good to put a lot of effort into the vlog, even though this week was a little more difficult because I didn't sleep and I had, like I said, a mountain of other things on my plate. I'm really wanting to make sure that I put energy back into writing as the opportunity presents itself because the vlogging is good and I like it. I like journaling through video. I like sharing my story. I like sharing Paris. I like sharing my life. But I also am doing it because I want to continue to write. I want to write books. I want to share my books with you guys. And so I've been kind of thinking about that and making sure to stay focused on those goals as well and not let the goals of building my YouTube presence and audience, not let that totally sidetrack all the book stuff that I want to be doing. Did I enjoy vlogging this week? Yes. No. Yes. Yes, I enjoyed it. I feel like I kind of fell short on it a little bit, once again, because not sleeping quite enough. That's on me. But otherwise, yeah, I had a good time this week. How could I have improved the vlog this week? I could have slept more and I could have put a little bit more thought into things with the brain power that I would have maintained had I slept. Did I get enough time with friends this week, sleep and exercise? Yes, actually the social life has been fine. I'm actually trying to withdraw from social life this week. I'm gonna try not to hang out with people this week. If you're trying to hang out with me and you see this, sorry. Nothing against anybody individually. I just, like I said, need to get some writing done, need to get some planning done for the future, and need to get a few things figured out, which means I need to not be social as much if I'm going to sleep more, which I have not been doing. And I've been getting crap for that. Judge Jones in particular giving me crap for it, which I deserve. I need to sleep more. So I can feel it in my bones. I need to be sleeping more. The exercise side did not get enough. I only went for like one run. I biked a fair amount, actually borrowing the bike from Bike About to ride around a little bit. It was good. Definitely got some exercise there, but I should have gone climbing this week and I should have gone running more this week. Did I do anything particularly stupid this week? Anything I'm proud of? And did I call my mom? I didn't. Since we're covering the last couple of weeks, I think I called my mom, but I'm behind on mom phone calls. Talked with my dad and my sister though, so that was good. Anything I'm particularly proud of or anything particularly stupid this week? I sent a text message to an ex who is like the one, you know, that one that like destroyed you? That one, yeah. Had a couple beers, decided to send her a really long voice message, which I don't think was really that bad in the sense that I don't think I said anything horrible, but yeah, she never responded. Whoops. So that was not smart and ill-advised. I hadn't sent her a note in a really long time, and I need to make it a lot longer until the next time happens. As far as anything I'm particularly proud of, nope. That just wiped everything from my brain. I think that just piles the shame on deep enough that we can move along. And the highlight and low light for me this week. This is supposed to be an open-ended question, I think, for you guys. What was your highlight and low light of the vlog this last week or the last 2 weeks? Please let me know, because I'll try to continue to go for the highlights and reduce the lowlights. The highlight really within the vlog, because you guys, honestly, like the vlogging side of things, it's conflated, because for me, obviously, the vlog is so much to do with my life. But one of the things that's been so incredibly cool is to see the response, both the growth of the channel, but also the fact that Patreon continues to grow by at least 20% every month since I've started really putting it out there. And we're like not even halfway through October, and it's already grown by 22% from last month, which is crazy. That's just, it's insane. And I mean, obviously I hope it continues to grow that way. The farther that goes, the closer I get to being able to do this full time, which means I can put more effort and energy into it while also sleeping and getting some more writing done, because I don't have to do other work. And that's like a dream come true. And so we're not there yet. Obviously we have a long ways to go, but just the fact that there are enough of you out there that would be willing to buy me coffee once a month, you know, to just really push me forward in that way. It's not only that it makes the future feel brighter, but it also helps me to feel so much more appreciated in the moment right now. Because a lot of this interaction, you know, so much of it is me talking to you through the camera, and that can be the extent of it. When you guys leave comments, I love it. When you jump on Patreon, it's amazing. When like Steve sent me that sweatshirt, there are just so many random little things like that when it becomes tangible, when it really enters back into my world, it just, I don't know, it just makes me feel so excited about what's coming, what's happening. And it really helps me to feel like, okay, I can keep doing this. We're all looking to be appreciated and loved, and the things that we make be loved as well. And so that for me is the highlight, is that those tangible expressions have really, the last couple weeks, or the last couple months have just kind of have really been blowing my mind. And yeah, thank you. That I think is ultimately it's a crazy highlight. Going and seeing a bunch of castles, that was also really cool. And I would like to go see more castles, which I'm sure we'll do in not too long. So anyways, please in comments below, leave what your highlights or lowlights from the last couple weeks were. Lowlight for me, I have had to ban a couple people from leaving comments for some ridiculously xenophobic comments, and that's not fun. But aside from that, it's been really, really good. So I'm gonna go back I'm gonna finish Kingsman. I'm only halfway through. I'm gonna make myself some popcorn. Speaking of people sending me stuff, on the hot plate you sent me, Rob, thank you. I'm gonna make some popcorn for myself, finish the movie, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and it's gonna be wonderful.